Nutrition and autism. Tips for managing common challenges. Providing food to children is one of the key objectives that a family must fulfill as its role in society. Proper nutrition in children ensures their good health, both physically and mentally. Children can sometimes become irritable when it comes to consuming certain types of food due to their preferences. Our experiences with food can influence the way we nourish ourselves. These experiences can be negative but also satisfying. In the family, it is essential to educate and promote good eating habits in the younger members from an early age. However, for autistic children, nutrition can be a challenge, primarily due to the communication difficulties they face. Every day, there is increasing evidence that good nutrition and a proper lifestyle can be a significant support for children and adults with autism in general. It is our duty to help the little one resolve and learn to cope with any problems that may arise during mealtime, so that it does not become a lengthy and overwhelming process for them. If you're enjoying this video, give it a like, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support enables us to continue creating quality content, especially for you. Feeding problems in autism are common and occur primarily in early childhood, but eating can be quite stressful for the child and for the family in general. Helping your child resolve eating issues can become a slow process, but it's well worth the effort to achieve greater food flexibility. Eating can pose a significant challenge for children with autism. Parents should be able to identify it early and seek alternatives for its resolution. What problems are reflected in the diet of children with autism? The ability to eat of a human being depends a lot on their psychological and emotional state. Speech delays, for example, can limit the child's ability to complain about pain and discomfort that may be interfering with their eating, in addition to having sensory difficulties. And this can make consuming certain foods a challenge for them. Some of them may have a preference for soft, mushy foods, which can result in weak mouth muscles and lead them to reject harder foods. It can be challenging for them to maintain stability while sitting during mealtime due to their constant mobility and restlessness, which can lead to behavioral issues. Sometimes parents don't know what to do in this conflict and unintentionally react improperly, taking actions that can worsen the situation. What alternatives can we practice to encourage good eating habits in autistic children? Plan and establish a schedule and feeding routine, where the child eats in the same place and at the same time. Avoid frequent snacking or eating outside the planned schedule, as it may decrease their appetite. Organize 5 or 6 daily meals and involve all family members in adhering to this schedule. Seat your child in a high, comfortable, and sturdy chair to prevent mobility and encourage them to sit up straight. Limit meal and snack times to 15 and 30 minutes each. When the meal time is over, remove it and let your child engage in other activities. Eliminate distractions such as television, tablets, and mobile phones because they can divert attention from the meal. Feed your child only when they are alert and attentive. Involve the child in selecting and preparing meals. Practice healthy and enjoyable eating behaviors together with the child. Organize mealtime in a pleasant and fun schedule. Encourage your child when they try or accept new foods, rewarding them with positive reinforcement. Ignore negative behaviors from the child when they do things like spitting, throwing, or rejecting food. Remember not to reinforce negative behaviors by paying attention to them. When they are severe, consult with a specialist to address them. These tips are necessary to achieve proper nutrition in the child, but when the food is new to them, We must keep in mind many aspects. For example, the child should already have an established routine of eating at the table. Serve another food on the plate that the child already likes. Start by offering a very small amount of the new food on the plate. Let them smell, touch, and explore it, even if they don't put it in their mouth. Determine if the texture or temperature of the food can influence their preference for certain foods. If they eat all the food they like and don't try the new food, it's time to use positive reinforcements such as praise and rewards. We will only give them positive reinforcement if they try the new food, even if they reject it. The key is to stay calm and respect their pace. We know that there is no specific dietary plan for autism, which is why it is important to know which foods they should not consume. Many specialists and parents have noticed that certain foods can either exacerbate or alleviate some of the symptoms their children experience. It's important to note that the response to these foods can vary from one child to another, and there is no need to adhere to a standard parameter that applies to everyone equally. It is suggested not to include these components in the diet of an autistic child. Gluten, protein found in wheat, barley, and rye, and casein, dairy protein, foods with artificial colorings and preservatives, refined sugars, foods with a high content of phenols, avoiding the consumption of viands, tea, red wine, and cocoa in the child's diet. We should not only be concerned about the child's diet but also focus on providing a proper diet for adult individuals with autism. This can be achieved through therapies aimed at improving their quality of life. What is nutritional therapy for individuals on the autism spectrum? There are nutritional therapies, in addition to conventional therapies for autistic individuals, that provide them with a stable mental health status. Nutritional therapy plays an important role in the treatment of individuals with autism. It is very helpful because it enhances the control of certain symptoms in autistic individuals, thus improving their overall health. It's important to consider that individuals on the autism spectrum may have difficulties in ingesting certain amounts of nutrients necessary for proper growth, development, and maintaining their health. This can be a result of some individuals having preferences for certain foods, perhaps due to taste and texture. Therefore, it is important to consider nutritional therapy and consult with specialists to create a personalized diet plan. The specialist will assist in proper nourishment to prevent symptoms and crises in the autistic individual. There is a variety of vitamins and nutrients in general that are important and necessary in the autistic person's diet. What nutrients are essential in the diet to improve autism symptoms? Omega-3. These are essential fatty acids for development and brain function. There is evidence to show that children with autism have low levels of omega-3 in their blood, which may be the cause of the complexity of their symptoms. Therefore, we recommend an increase in fatty acids to help improve difficulties related to attention, communication, hyperactivity, among others. They can consume foods such as fatty fish, tuna, or through syrups. Probiotics. These are microorganisms called probiotics, which are beneficial bacteria for our body and are found in the intestines. There is a relationship between the imbalance of intestinal bacteria and symptoms associated with autism. One of the easiest ways to get more of these microorganisms is through the consumption of yogurt and other fermented foods. Magnesium is a crucial mineral for health and optimal brain function. There is evidence that low levels of magnesium are interrelated with mood states in individuals, such as depression and anxiety. Studies show that having low levels of magnesium can worsen autistic symptoms, such as hyperactivity and irritability. It is recommended to consume foods such as spinach, Swiss chard, legumes, and whole grains. Research will continue to provide us with more knowledge about nutrition and autism, and families should stay informed about any information related to this topic. This way, they will be helping to improve the quality of life for autistic individuals. That's why it's important to keep in mind that a healthy and varied nutrition is the key to preventing diseases, having the energy to enjoy life, and feeling strong to overcome obstacles. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Your support allows us to continue creating quality content especially for you.